So they didn't really do anything there. And then all of a sudden, and this Palestine thing's been going on for quite a while, since October. It's like more than 6 months ago. And all of a sudden, every college in the US has got like tents and protests all about Palestine. And now it's basically George Soros is funding it. There's total proof of George Soros funding it, paying students who are fueling nationwide explosion of protests. Yeah, it's now Palestinian Lives Matter, which you have to find hilarious that a Jew, George Soros, who used to actually take Jews and give them to the Nazis to kill, like he's got like no morality about him at all. It's like whatever, I think he made money on it or something. He's just evil. And his son, Alex, hi Alex, wants to be 1,000 times worse than his dad. And he actually said that. Yeah, not 1,000 times better, worse. And so this is probably isn't George. George is on some Caribbean island with all his gay boy toys. And they basically said he's retired, and Alex has said he's taken over and he's gonna be 1,000 times worse. So this is all Alex, with his billions of dollars, funding all this stuff. And so they pay all these college kids to go protest about Palestine. Half of them don't even go to the college, they found out. When people talk to them, no one they talk to knows anything about Palestine or Israel or nothing, because they're in college. They don't even know where that is on a map. They'd be clueless if you said, where's any of these things on a map? Ukraine? No. Russia? No. Anywhere? They couldn't find the US on a map. That's anyone in college today. It's like a retard camp or something that costs hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's unbelievable. But if you give them money, they'll do anything. Just ask OnlyFans. Just ask, like, they'll do anything for money. And they're also broke because they've spent all their money trying to learn like transgender studies. No one's gonna get a job. And they'll do almost anything for money, which of course is usually the case. Humans almost always will do almost anything for money. Like if you came up to me and said, hey, I'll give you like $10,000 if you go to a protest and fight cops, I'd be like, no, like, I'm just not interested. But you know, if you want money, you need money. A lot of people would. But even if I needed the money, I wouldn't do it. Because it's like, that's not what I see what you're doing. It's all like a psyop. I don't want to support your little psyop here. But college kids are dumb and they need money. So all you got to do is give them some money and they'll just start protesting. And they did. And then they bring in the giant police state. You got Abbott in Texas, who's like, this is the worst thing ever. We got to get rid of all these anti-Semites. He's, of course, a World Economic Forum member, you know, in the land of the free and the free state of Texas and all this kind of stuff. And they come in and they just start cracking down on these kids. Like, I don't know how much they paid them, but I don't think it's worth it.
They're choking me with money.